Hi, I'm here today to introduce you to the new Northern Ontario Heritage Fund programs that were recently launched in February of 2021. NOHFC serves areas north of Parry Sound. This is an agency that's been designed to help boost the economy of Northern Ontario municipalities, First Nations, local service boards, nonprofit organizations, as well as the private sector. So if you see here from this map, what the areas that you see in green north of Parry Sound, all the way north and west to the district of Kenora, are covered by the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund. We have four main programs: the Invest North program, the Community Enhancement program, the People and Talent program, and the Cultural Support program. In the next slides, I'll be going over each funding streams under these programs. Invest North. The Invest North program is designed to boost economic growth in Northern Ontario by encouraging businesses to invest in transformative, strategic, and complementary business development opportunities in our northern communities. The program will support businesses that look at productivity, innovation, business competitiveness, revenue growth, export capacity development, job creation, and retention. There are three streams under the investment program. First one is the Invest North Launch program. This is a program for new businesses that want to start up. Then there's the Grow, Invest North Grow. It's a program that exists for businesses that are already in place and they're looking to expand their services or product. And then there's the Invest North Locate. This is a program that's specifically designed to attract businesses that currently do not have any operations in Ontario, Southern or Northern, and to help attract them to Northern Ontario. Who's eligible to this program? Businesses starting up, expanding existing operations, or locating new business operations to Northern Ontario. Eligible items are capital construction, leasehold improvements, new or used equipment, including capital leases, land servicing costs, information and communications technology, investment, marketing for new products and business initiatives, and training costs incurred with third parties. Funding is different for each program. If you're looking at the launch program to start a new business, you can get a conditional contribution of 50% of eligible costs up to $200,000. If you are looking at the growing program to grow your existing business, you can either get a standalone conditional contribution, a combination of a loan and a conditional contribution, or a standalone loan. So if you take the conditional contribution, which is basically a grant that has some requirements for you to fill through your legal agreement, it's 20% of eligible costs to $400,000. The combination of grant and loan is 20% of eligible costs to $400,000 in conditional contribution, plus a term loan of up to 30% of eligible costs to $600,000. Or if you go for the loan, standalone loan from the NOHFC, you can get 50% of eligible costs to a maximum of $1 million in term loan. The Locate New Business Operations to Northern Ontario program, this is a conditional contribution only, and the successful businesses can get 50% of eligible costs up to $5 million. The innovation stream. This is a stream that helps support research and development and commercialization of new and innovative technologies. Eligible applicants are private sector businesses, alone or in partnership with a public sector, academic, or research institution. What's eligible? Applied research and development projects and demonstration and commercialization of new and innovative technologies. So this is basically a program that's been designed to help bring new technologies to the market, new ways of doing things, new ways of raising productivity, and to get that technology from idea to market. So there's three streams: applied research development projects can get 50% conditional contribution up to $500,000. If you combine the applied research development and the demonstration and commercialization of the product, you can get 50% of eligible costs up to $2 million. And if you do only a demonstration and commercialization only project, that means your product is in place, you just want to push it out there, you can get 50% of eligible costs up to $2 million. Couple of strategic initiatives as well under Invest North program. One is the Regional Tile Drainage Program. This is a standalone program that's been designed to help local producers, agricultural producers, raise the production of crop in the area. So by doing this, they do this through funding of tile drainage to install on production land. Right now, the applicants apply to a consortium, and the local CFDC, North Clay Belt, has an employee in place that is taking care of that. So this tile and drainage coordinator that works for the CFDC goes around and talks to local producers, see if they're interested in applying to the program. They get a group to apply together, and they will manage the file on behalf of the producers. So they come to NOHFC once they have enough farmers that are ready to go. And then we work with them to provide funding to help them tile their land. What is not eligible under the business programs? Retail and consumer service business that primarily earn revenue by providing products and services directly to individuals. Ongoing operating costs, including maintenance, in-kind contribution, restructuring or refinancing of existing business operations. Accommodation and food service businesses and related business activities. That means hotels and things like that. Business that are primarily involved in wholesale activities. We don't do business plans, strategic plans, feasibility studies. Asset acquired through operating leases. We do capital leases, but not operating leases. Land purchase lease is not eligible. Rolling stock such as cars, trucks, boats, and motors, typically not eligible. Project management costs, consulting costs, administration costs. Mineral exploration, mine development, and milling operations. Working capital, cost of inventory. Capital projects or leasehold improvements to residential or personal properties. So that means if you start a business at home, you can't do it through NOHFC. Acquisition and buyouts of existing businesses, that doesn't work. Electricity generation projects. And of course, the NOHFC Board of Directors may consider exceptions to these eligibility criteria for projects that address a priority economic need in Northern Ontario. The People and Talent Program. This is it replaces our internship program. The People and Talent Program is designed to attract, retain, and develop Northern Ontario's workforce by targeting new entrants into the workforce, those transitioning to a new career, the unemployed and underemployed. This includes the hiring of apprentices under a registered apprenticeship program. Who's eligible? Business, municipalities, Indigenous communities, and non-for-profit organizations located in Northern Ontario that have been in operation for at least 1 year and have a minimum of 1 full-time employee. What you can claim, what's eligible, it's salaries or wages, an employer's portion of the MERCs for a limited term internship position of 52 weeks at 35 hours a week. So the main difference between our old internship program and what we're doing with the People and Talent program is that it's been opened up to more fields of work. Used to be we only did kind of professional works like lawyers and accountants and things like that. But right now it's been open to all the trades. And this is to help Northern Ontario fill the gap of skilled workers in the area. So mechanics can apply, all kinds of businesses. So the funding stream for workforce development, municipalities, Indigenous communities, and nonprofits can get up to 90% of intern's salary to a maximum of $35,000, and businesses can get 50% of the intern's salary to a maximum of $35,000. There is also an Indigenous workforce development stream. Again, the contribution for municipalities, Indigenous communities, and nonprofits is the same at 90% of the Indigenous intern salary to a maximum of $35,000. But on the business side, they can get 75% of the intern salary to a maximum of $52,500. What is not eligible under this program? Discretionary benefits paid by the employer, such as sick pay, group medical, dental plans, training expenses, computers, equipment, travel and accommodations, positions that displace existing employees, right? We don't want to bring an intern in just to lose another job. Positions that, in the opinion of the NOHFC, involve general manual labor or that require minimal training or training up for less than 6 months. Positions that are clerical in nature. For example, duties such as answering phones, filing, general office work, etc. And positions that primarily involve retail and general sales. Next, there's the Community Enhancement Program. The Community Enhancement Program is designed to help build strong and resilient northern communities through infrastructure investments to upgrade, repair existing assets to improve community quality of life, economic development infrastructure, and strategic economic development initiatives. So there's a couple of streams here, and this one's interesting because under the old program, there was one stream to apply to for the Community Enhancement Program. So and what this meant is that all the municipalities that are eligible to Nohfc, everyone north of Parry Sound, would apply to the same pot. This means that the smaller communities, such as the Valritas and the Caps and the Moonbeams, would be competing with Sudbury and North Bay and Thunder Bay, which was making it difficult for some of these projects. So what they've done now is they've separated the streams based on population. So the rural enhancement stream, what you can do here, who's eligible? It's the municipalities, indigenous communities, non-for-profit organizations, and local service boards having or serving a population of less than 30,000. What you can do, what's eligible under the project, it's incremental improvements, repairs, and renovations to improve and extend the useful life of capital assets, including social and recreational facilities, municipal assets and community halls, and contribute to a healthy and vibrant community. So this is how the funding stream works for the rural enhancement. If your community is under 1,500 in population at the time of the application, you can get a conditional contribution of up to 90% of eligible costs to a maximum of $200,000. If your population size is under 30,000 but above 1,500, you can get 75% of eligible costs to a maximum of $500,000. And then we have the Enhance Your Community, which is basically the same thing, except that everybody can apply to this pot, and there's more money to be had in this program. But regardless of size, all the communities can apply. The big difference here is that new capital construction projects are eligible under this program as for the rural community stream. You can only do improvements and repairs to existing infrastructure. So for this one, the Enhance Your Community, you can get a conditional contribution of 50% of eligible costs up to $2 million. What's not eligible under this program? Core infrastructure such as municipal public services, including roads, bridges, water and sewer, administrative space or office buildings, residential projects, operating expenses including routine and ongoing maintenance, rolling stock, standalone equipment purchases, standalone furniture purchases, standalone studies such as feasibility studies, engineering, strategic plans, etc. Another stream here is the community enhancement strategic for the broadband and cellular expansion projects. This is programs that are eligible for municipalities, municipal organizations, indigenous communities, and community-based networks or ICT community champions in Northern Ontario. What is eligible? It has to be a project that improves broadband and cellular coverage to areas with broadband download speeds of less than 25 megabits per second, and projects that expand cellular coverage along the Trans-Canada, Highway 11, or in the Kings Highway. A funding type, it's a conditional contribution, and you can get applicants can get up to 50% of eligible costs to a maximum of $1 million with a targeted funding of $500 per dwelling, average within the coverage area. So depending on how many houses the expanded cellular service will be brought to. So in a nutshell, that's it for me for the Nohfc programs. Of course, there's a lot more details that I could give you, but if you want more information, I am available at any time to help you. My coordinates are on this slide here. I can be reached at 705-367-5683. My name is Joël Richard. Right now, of course, I'm working from home because of this COVID situation, but my office is in the Kapuskasing Service Ontario building. Je peux aussi vous offrir des services en français. Je suis disponible en tout temps pour vous aider. I'm here to help with not only Nohfc, but I'm here to help with any economic development initiatives for nonprofits, municipalities, businesses may have. I can link you with other funders if I can help you with Nohfc. Just if you have anything to talk about economic development wise, give me a shout anytime. I'm here to help. Thank you.